I don't actually know. Oh, I dropped my combo? Oh, I'm so bad at this game. Wait. I feel like I'm having like an imposter syndrome right now. Wait, but this is too early. No. What kind of blood for the patch next week, sadly? Why are you kind of blood? What's wrong with the patch? What's wrong with the patch? Or what do you not like about it that you're not like looking forward to? What's like the caveat that you're kind of like, oh, this could be cool, but you know what I mean? Not that this is like an implication, but you're the first person that I've heard that actually is like kind of lay on it. I'm curious to know why. It's okay to feel that way. Like it's not like a bad thing. It's just like a thing. Kind of like, oh, okay. Well, we should understand why. I mean, I'm asking why personally. I'm definitely hyped for it. I just think that because like there's content that I'm personally really hyped for that I think it covers all the bases of what it is to come, but I'm too far ahead. I don't know. Oh, it's lovely. The type of content I would want to do isn't included in the patch, really. Okay. What content you want to do in the patch? Like, based on the schedule, what I want to do is play with the other players in March of next year? Oh. Okay. Well, like, I guess that's the next question, right? Is like, March of next year is quite a while, so what exactly is the kind of content that you're, I guess, like, looking forward to doing, you know what I mean? Because there is, like, a lot to choose from. There is a lot to choose from. You missing Core content? Island Sanctuary, Relic Weapons, Eureka, budget type things? Oh, I see. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, it is going to be a while before we get, like, any Island Sanctuary updates, if any, because, I know that there was an expressed interest for Island Sanctuary, but it wasn't, like, fully set in stone on, I guess, like, whether they would do it or not, I guess, is the thought process I'm thinking of, but it's kind of hard to know for sure. I mean, I would like to see more Island Sanctuary stuff. I actually, when I stopped doing the island like a little bit, I do it from time to time, but it definitely like depends on like what really it like boils up to. I mean, of course, like if there's gear involved that I'm in, but alas, there is no gear. So yeah. You are correct. The relic thing we are getting like way later because we won't get it until 7.2 because it's gonna be tied to like that whole section of like secondary raid stuff. What's up, Blaine? Hey, you doing? Yeah. So relic and field operation stuff, I totally understand. I think honestly, if you're mostly looking forward to the bulk of content you'll be seeing in this, I will say this much too though, the 7.2 as a patch is going to be like the patch of bulk. 7.1's primary content release is the start of the MSQ for the upcoming expansion that we're not aware of yet, obviously. Well, what's up there? So yeah, 7.2 or 1 rather, sorry, is just the start of stuff. So they're experimenting with new content, right? We got the Chaotic Alliance raids coming out later on. The timing of its release is like a little bit of an L, but it's not like terrible. Right? And the new Alliance raids gonna be really cool. There's new, what is it? There's new Unreal. We got the Unreal trial. That's gonna be like a fun piece of mid-core content to crack at. I know people are kind of like unsure of it though, because like if you know Byakko, then you know that Byakko was like a little bit of a not everyone's favorite trial, but like it was fun though. And then Alliance raid, Chaotic Alliance raid, Unreal, and then of course like there is everyone's the main, I mean not the main reason because this is not true the case scenario, right? But like the main thing I think a lot of people are mostly looking forward to, if you're into that kind of content, even if you're just like spectating it, is literally the ultimate. So like the patch is mostly for MSQ enjoyers, and then the ultimate. So yeah, we do have a bit of a while before we'll see something that's more mid-core. But at least this patch they are doing the whatchamacallit though, the experimentation. I don't enjoy raiding. My farming seeing the stream over and over gets repetitive. I can understand that. I mean, there is also the new one. We're getting Sfien's we're getting Interfro sales stream. So there's at least a new wing to farm. And then this one of course will be like a little bit easier. So I understand that though. Oh, that's what I do incorrectly. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't really need the like this content, even though I've done it like 70 times at this point. It's not like it's repetitive to the point of me being like, oh, this is so boring, you know. I just kind of just do it. It doesn't really like yeah, it doesn't really bother me all too much that it's content I've done a bunch of times. Like yeah, sure, I would love like the wings at this point, but honestly, I actually really enjoy this fight for what it's worth. I did not just hit a lush rate. Alright. So yeah, like for a lot of raiders that are planning on doing the content, the ultimate is going to be like the big selling point, and then it does just give people the chance, if they haven't had a chance to do it yet per se, to crack at the Savage raid still, because honestly, like there's still a lot of people still trying to do Savage, so I understand that is also like another reason why we got like a little bit of time to wait until you know, we get more and more content and things. Yeah, but like content wise though, we're like, you know, we're doing fine. It's nothing like insane. Like the ultimate's gonna be the biggest selling point for like I think a majority of people that are looking forward to the patch, but I mean there's still some really cool stuff to look forward to as well. Yeah, you got Unreal, you got New Year Stream, you got where's my thing at? Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff to look forward to. But yeah, you would have to wait realistically until we actually get to the what's that called? I can't think of the words. 7.2. 7.2 is supposed to be the turning point of content anyways, so it's not like it's going to be something that we have to, you know, like 7.2 is expected to be the content turning point of like, yo, there's like a lot of stuff that they're going to be releasing. So yeah, like it's just bound, personally. Because even I, as much as I'm looking forward to the ultimate, like I'm actually not. It's not the turning point of content I'm looking forward to the most, to be very honest. I'm looking forward to like the deep dungeon and the relic, and even more so like the savage raids. Because for me, like the ultimates are always going to be there. So like even after doing like UCUB T, DSR top though, like for the past like however long it's been, as much as I do love that time, like that content, for me, like that content is timeless. So granted, its timelessness is like established as it is. Like I'm actually, yeah, it's not content that I'm absolutely like desperate for. Like, I don't need. I mean, I want new ultimates, but it's not the content that, because like it'll always be there, you know. Like because I started late in doing like the first 3 ultimates. That's why like the appeal isn't so super high for me personally. But like the Savage raids, like once like here's my problem. I'll tell you this much too. So a lot of people right now are like M4 enjoyers, and a lot of those people that enjoy M4, like once M5 through 8 comes out, like M4 is gonna be like a blast from the past, and like it'll be gone. Like not forever, but it'll be gone. So as a result, like the hypeness that M4, 3, 2, and 1 was, it'll be like lost, you know. So now that's not to say that it wasn't like a good raid or nothing like that, because it absolutely was some of the best raid experiences I've ever had, like yet playing this game, which is saying something. But there's going to be players who didn't get to experience it like some of us did, and unfortunately they're going to be like, oh, you know, they're going to do M4 like unsynced and be like, yo, this fight is easy, you know what I mean? And I will, that'll kind of like hurt my heart like a little bit, because I actually think that, like, granted, like yes, like M4, if you're like a very experienced raider, isn't like an insanely hard fight, there are still like a lot of things about that fight that were really like crazy and like incredible to be a part of and see. So, you know, and again, like, you know, we got to look forward to M5 through 8, but I would like for people to still respect the fight that we had back then, you know. So, but that being said, again, it's a whole like sleuth of conversation and thoughts to have about the game. So, but I mean, again, I don't want to digress though, because like I said, I'm beyond excited for all the content that we're going to be getting in the future. Like I can't wait for the deep dungeon, honestly. I don't know anything about it. There's no details about it at all. Like, we know nothing. So whatever we're going to be getting in that deep dungeon is going to be very, very exciting, in my personal opinion. So I'm going to be in love with the deep dungeon. Whatever it is. So we'll see. I should get the quotas on her. So I understand you may have to wait a while before you got to like do the content you're looking forward to, but at least in some way, shape, or form, you can catch up to whatever might be, you know. Because for me too, like when I'm not doing like ultimates or savage raids, I try to just catch up on content or something that I can do in the meantime, with my many characters. So that's at least what my passing point is, you know. And also, hey, like new PvP pass as well. That'll be I mean, in fairness, like it's glam. So because it's glam, it's gonna be like a push of like a necessity, you know. Everyone's gonna want to farm the glam for the set, because the set looks incredibly fire. Like it looks so clean. So, and like, yeah, even though I've been capped for months, like I still enjoy PvP to a degree as well. And like I'm trying to see how many characters I can get the PvP mount for with the current one before it's over. We're not really like as, you know, as far into it as I thought we'd be, but we're at least you know, we got like 5 characters to mount. I would say it's not too bad. 5 is kind of like average, I would say. But yeah. But honestly, for me, like anything with this game that it gives me glam, I'm just hyped for it. I'm sold on it. Straight up. I wish that there was like a... Oh. I was hoping for... I could join... Fresh isn't bad. They've been waiting for like a while, though. They need a caster and a tank. Oh, wait, sorry, my friend texted me. Oh, okay, never mind. She said... What's today? Is today Nottingham? No, today's, Oh, it is Nottingham. Oh! Hey, yo. Because honestly, ever since I started getting back into, not even getting back into, it's not even the right favorite Frontlines map. Not without question. I actually, I will say that out of the 4 Frontline maps, I miss Secure a lot, despite the rage and the tech that people came up with that was super cheap. I love Secure like a lot. Seas is like, I enjoy Seas when my team isn't stupid, respectfully. Like, I don't mean to put anybody under the bus, but whenever I play Seas and the party is just kind of like free balling around the map, whatever, that frustrates me. But when people actually are like kind of working together and not even call outs, because you don't even need like the Dark Knights, you just need people that are willing to like kind of cooperate bursts together. Seas can be a lot of fun, but it's definitely not my favorite. Secure was a pretty, it was like a love-hate relationship. I loved this game mode, but I hated the map, and sometimes I loved the map and I hated the game mode. It like really depended on, it always depended on what I wanted to play. So hopefully they didn't discuss anything in the preliminary patch notes for Secure. So I'm really hoping that they've explained in some future notes that this is making a comeback, because I do miss this map quite a bit. Shatter is a lot of fun. I like Shatter a lot. Um, I kind of sort of need them to change the map up just like a little bit. I want them to actually give me a little bit of a, for lack of a better word, I need them to give me like a Call of Duty Warzone style kind of mobility. So what I mean by that is like, if you're starting on one side, the left side is always the ramp and the right side's always the cliff. Like, that's cool, right? Like, I wish that there was a way that you could put like a zip line or something, like one of the ethereal zip lines to zip up from the cliff. Um, that way, like if you're escaping or something of the nature. Yeah, so we'll see. But Shatter's a good map though, but like Nada was my favorite because like I like Capture the Flag, and I like it because honestly the map is small and like the combat is very like tight, so there's always so much opportunity for doing like insane damage and getting like a lot of kills. So I would like that. Um, what I would like for them to someone include as well, they don't have to do this, but I would like for them to experiment with it. It would be pretty cool actually, is if they somehow made a map that had like an interactable. So like for example, if there was let's say you have Shatter, and again like you have the ramp and then you have the cliff, it would be cool if you can press like a switch and then it would like either switch the two, or you can get like a blocker for the for something, you know what I mean? Lith, what's up, man? How is iRacing? Welcome to the stream. Thank you, thank you. Oh my gosh, I'm so hashtag blessed right now for the raid. Thank you for hanging out and stopping by. MLG, what's up, dude? How's it going, everyone? My name is Session. Pleasure to have you all. Sorry that there's no like insane hype message thingy. I still have not yet. I used to have a really cool like drum and bass song that we would jam out to, but it officially copyrights me now, so I can't use it anymore. But I've been trying to figure out how to like get like a, what's up, Albert? How you doing, homie? You know, like a new thing to replace it with. So I'm it's in the works, but it's kind of tough though. So just to kind of give like some context, we're live on both Twitch and YouTube at the same time, and personally, I tried to respectfully make content that kind of appeals to both of the like the streams. So I didn't realize that copyright would be so complicated. That's how you pronounce it? Yes. You're gonna go cry now? Thank you for it so much. Appreciate it. Be safe, homie. Really appreciate you. Yes. So for the record, Lane, let me tell you something very, or Ian, what you know, only Kiwi and only Axel, they're the only two people in the entire world who call me Session. They put the two I's together and give it like a French ass thing to it. There's no, it's not like a, it's not special fancy name. It's literally just Session. There's just two I's, but they've kind of turned it into like a, yeah, everyone calls me Session because she, yeah, because of Kiwi. So I know the newsflash. I've even pronounced it to her too, because when there was one time when she rated me and I literally re-corrected the pronunciation, and I think it just went over everyone's head. Yeah. So it's kind of hilarious though. But yeah, my name is not. It's not technically. I don't. It's like if you call me by like my real name and then you mispronounce it also. Like it's fine. Like I don't really. It doesn't bother me. I'm used to it enough. So yeah. But it's not Session. It's Session. It's literally like just the word without the second I. Yeah. So I'm sorry to like burst the bubble. However, there is a story behind it, and it's very simple. Psychology majors. So whenever you want to have like a therapy session, haha, that's what it's for. So because I do like psychiatric, therapeutical work from time to time in like my spare time. So yeah. Which is kind of once you kind of put the pieces together, you're like, oh shit, like that's why his name is called Session. Not because like it's something weird, it's because like his like literal therapist. And I'm like, yeah, bro. You'll always be, and people call me Sesh. Like people just shrink it to Sesh or Ses. They do SESS or SESH. That as well. Like I said, I'm open to nicknames. Sesh is cool. Everyone calls me Sesh. It's also a vibe. I'm a fan of it. I kind of want to do like a quick PvP match, but I don't want to necessarily blind everybody, so I'm not gonna do that actually. But yeah, so Sesh, Session, whatever your heart contents. But Session or Session, listen, don't be like, oh my god, like if you want to call me Session, continue. Session, whatever, that doesn't matter. I honestly, if the lettering kind of like makes sense, I'll just respond to it. It like doesn't matter. You know what I mean? Oh, that person's playing Sage. I wanted to play Sage. What do they need? Caster? No, okay. You want to pronounce people's names right? I mean, yeah, The thing is, like, here's what I'll probably tell you as well, though. There's a probable high chance that if you tell Kiwi, oh my god, hi Axel, hi Boo, how you doing? Been bored, so I've been revisiting old games I never completed. W, what kind of games you playing? Listen, it's fine. I'm telling you that, like, it's literally not a big deal. You're telling her right now that my name is not Session? I mean, that's fine. I was proud of my reading skills, not just my math. Yeah, it's so funny. It's so... Does that mean that you're Zexion of the Organization 13? Absolutely. Hair, weapon, coat, and all. I would actually own an Org 13 coat if I could. You're summoning all the cats? My gosh. If Kiwi goes live in the next 4 minutes, they're gonna tear me apart because they're gonna find out that my name is Session and not what you know what I mean. So like, I'm so sorry in advance. I didn't mean to like burst the bubble, but here we are. I'm just I just like I said, Bayonetta 2 W game. I haven't played Bayonetta though in so long, but I know that Bayonetta 2 is like a perfect video game. Day ruined. Don't let me ruin your day now. I always get a laugh when I get the Halcyon. I understand that too. It makes sense to me, honestly. Let me go quickly pop in Primal and see like what's going on over there. Gonna talk about nothing, but this is in Eureka. Hey, W Eureka. I love Eureka. If you ever need help with Eureka, let me know. I love Pyros and Pegos and Hydatos and Enemos. Yeah. Oh my god. I can already hear it now. Your name is not Session? It's gonna be such a mind-blown moment. But yeah, so I don't know if anybody's new, just to kind of reiterate it, my name is Session because it's what you call when you go to therapy. When you get like a therapy session, that's my name, so. Or are you an evolution? I could be. If I had to pick an evolution though, I would actually be Espeon. That's the best one. Not competitively, but it's the best evolution. Although I am a fan. I'm a fan of Leafeon, but like Leafeon not that strong though. You know what I mean? Leafeon kind of has like moments where it's kind of like it's cracked or it's like kind of midi. It's like midi. So, okay. To be fair, Kiwi thought I was a dude for a really long time. Really? Well, I'll tell you what. Wait. Does Kiwi still think you're a boy? I really hope not. That'd be kind of crazy actually, because I knew from day one that you were a girl. Because like Pink Cat, that's my guess. That no. Okay, good. I was making sure actually. Oh, okay, playing a male Roth. Wait. She doesn't know you're actually a girl? Yo, the Pandora's box right now is opening like crazy. I mean, good luck on that one. That's more harder to explain, I think. Oh, she doesn't think you're a dude anymore. Okay, see, now I can't read. Okay, good. As long as she knows that you're actually a girl, then that's a W, What I will say and I don't want to necessarily put your business out there, but I didn't really take any kind of guess at the woodwork about it. But you're married. I didn't know that. I thought that was cool. I was like, oh, marriage. Okay, cool. Fire. You're like husband. I'm like, oh shit, she's married. That's literally that's the only piece of information I took with me. I was like, oh, she's married. That's it. Cool. You know, because like everyone always wonders. It's like, oh, like what? Like, do you ever wonder about people's relationships? And I'm kind of like no, actually, because I never think about anybody being in a relationship until they say a comment, and then they're like, oh, and then you're kind of like, oh, by the way, like I forgot about that, but like turns out like LOL marriage, So okay, now we both can't read. Everything's good. Hey, I'll take it. I thought Tamara's was a girl for the longest time. Tamara's is not a girl. Yo, I'm getting a wake up call. All right. Took me multiple months before I actually asked him what his pronouns were. Me now me too, bruh. Honestly, we can do like an AMA at this point. If you have any questions you want to ask me, please let me know because I'm learning more than I didn't like I didn't know before, you know what I mean? Meanwhile, I'm gonna play some is one a prime number? Yes. The answer is yes. One is in fact the prime number. No, I'm kidding. No, it's not. But imagine if it was actually. That's kind of crazy. Half past what was the thing that you said? I said half past 90 plus something. What I say? In your clip? I watch that clip all the time. It cracks me up. When you go incorrect, I like cackle. You know what I mean? It's so funny. Dang, unfortunately, Primal also kind of dead. There's like a bunch of random parties up though, but like, there's a fresh prog for DSR. Hey yo, Loki, I'm gonna join this and play melee and get my practice on. Do I have DSR main ready? I don't actually think so though. Wait, or do I? Oh, am I cooking? Wait, where's my did I put this? I think I literally put the spear away because I said that I didn't plan to play DSR, and now here I am. Okay, hold on a second. My husband and I met in 14. Oh, that's cute. I love that. I'm always so amazed by people that like meet each other through 14. Like that's something we like having friends in 14 and then meeting someone through like a friend of a friend like makes like more sense to me, but. Yeah, you're not the first person that I've heard deliberately be like, oh yeah, like I met my husband on 14. I'm like, oh shit. Like, hey yo. So that's cool though. I'm happy for you. Half past a schnibbly. I love the word schnibbly. I won't lie to you. Schnibbly is a goated word. Okay, wait, is that DSR party ready? In fact, it is. Dog. We're in a DSR party. You want to know the worst part? I was drawing in paint and no one could see me scribbling at the clock. Weirdly enough, majority of couples I know have. Really? I mean, not that the answer needs to be clear and cut through, but like I've never dated anybody through 14, and I never met anybody like romantically through 14. I kind of get my vibe on. I just play video games honestly. I heard a story of people met in the original A Realm Reborn, ended up getting married when the new A Realm Reborn dropped, and they had a wedding, invited people from in-game, and had one in-game. That's actually so fire, honestly. I mean, I know people that have also met, like, either, what's the word? Like friends of a friends, and then they kind of like link up, or it's like people meet each other through like Twitch, but not it's funny because I feel like I hear about relationship stuff more than I realize, but I never actually like think about it. Then it hits me like, oh wait, JK, people actually meet each other all the time on 14, but I'm just kind of like immune to the idea, I guess. Like I don't really realize that people meet each other through Twitch, or sorry, through 14, because I think it's partially because I've never met anybody like romantically through Twitch or through 14, which I'm chilling, but I just, I never want to assume that, because if I do, I don't want to give anybody like the creep factor of like, oh, like Sessions looking he's like on the prowl or nothing. I'm never on the prowl, so like I go in there with like a empty head. So when someone if I meet like a guy or a girl, I assume nothing about the person until I'm like, I hear the information that confirms like, oh, they're with somebody, and I'm like, okay, that's cool, because like even before I knew the information, like I never like tried to do anything about it. I'm just more so kind of like mind blowing. I'm like, oh shit, like I didn't think about that, and I'm like, oh my god, that's cool. Like my friend, like Vicky, I love Vicky to death. She's an incredible woman. But like, I had no idea she was married until she was like, "Oh yeah, my husband and I," because she was talking about her anniversary and she had like a wedding dress, and I was like, "You have a wedding dress?" And I thought it was in game. That's how delusional I was. I was like, "Oh yeah, like your in game wedding dress. I've never seen it before. Where is it?" And then she was like, "No, like my real one." And I was like, "You're married?" She's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Oh shit." Like, you know what? This makes sense. Because she had always like not like IT issues, but she would like stream problems sometimes, and then I see like a random pair of hands, and I'm like, oh, that's the brother or some shit. Boom, nope, marriage. So people kind of discourage it a lot. I mean, there's like a really weird cringe behavior of like what it is, like you never want to, like, not that I'm not gonna try and put people on the spot, but like I said, like if I met, like, okay, if I found out that there was a girl that played 14, and even if I was desperate for like a relationship, I wouldn't go on the hunt for it. I'm not the type of person to do that. I like to build trust, and I think that's part of my therapeutic mindset. Like psychologically, I like to just build trust with people, male or female, because I'm one of the few people that, like, I have a lot of good friendships and relationships with women that like have never been anything besides besides that. You know what I mean? Like all of my best friends from college are like they're all women, like all 6 of them. I have 6 best friends from college, and literally they're all girls. And even one was texting me today because she was asking me to dog sit tomorrow, which I can't wait because it's my boy Skippy.